Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to our channel, the podcast where we don't just teach you the language, we teach you how to live in the language. I am your host, Sarah.
And I'm Jones. It is fantastic to be back in the studio with you, Sarah, and hello to our incredible listeners all around the world.
So, Jones, you are looking very shiny today.
Shiny? Is that a good thing? I hope you mean radiant and not sweaty.
I mean radiant. You have a certain energy today, and that is actually perfect because it leads us directly into today's topic.
Ugh, I love it when a plan comes together. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to discuss something that every learner wants, but no textbook teaches. We are talking about charisma.
Charisma. Ooh, that is a big word. That is a powerful word.
It is. You know, we get emails all the time from listeners who say, Sarah, Jones, I know the grammar, I know the vocabulary, but when I speak, I feel boring.
I hear that so often. They say, in my native language, I am funny, I am the life of the party. But in English, I feel like a robot.
Exactly. They feel like their personality gets lost in translation. So today, we are going to fix that. We are going to teach you the secrets of being magnetic, interesting, and charismatic in English.
And let me tell you, folks, this is going to be a fun one. But before we reveal the secrets to popularity, we have a small favor to ask.
Yes, we put a lot of love and coffee into these episodes. So if you are enjoying our channel, please take 1 second right now to hit that subscribe button.
And smash that like button. It helps the algorithm find other English learners just like you. It's free for you, but it means the world to us.
Thank you so much for your support. Now, Jones, let's define it. What is charisma? Is it magic?
A lot of people think it is magic. They think, oh, Jones is born with it. I am not. But actually, charisma is just a set of behaviors. It is a skill.
That is such good news. It means you can learn it.
You can absolutely learn it. And in a second language, charisma usually comes down to three things: energy, empathy, and storytelling.
I love that framework. Energy, empathy, storytelling. Let's break them down, starting with energy.
Sarah, have you ever listened to someone speaking English and their grammar was perfect, but you just wanted to fall asleep?
Oh, definitely. The monotone monster. Hello, how are you? I am fine.
Exactly. In many cultures, it is polite to be quiet and reserved. But English, especially American English, is a very musical language.
It is. We go up and down, we have peaks and valleys. If you speak English with a flat line, you sound bored. And if you sound bored, the other person feels bored.
So, the first hack for charisma is voice modulation. You have to pretend you are a little bit of an actor.
Let's demonstrate this. Jones, say the sentence, I went to the beach and it was nice, but say it with zero energy.
I went to the beach and it was nice.
Okay, I fell asleep. I don't care about your beach trip. Now say it with charisma.
I went to the beach and it was nice.
Whoa, I heard the difference. You stretched the word beach, you went up on nice.
Exactly. I emphasized the emotional words.
This is a key tip for our listeners. If you want to be interesting, find the emotional words in your sentence and punch them. Make them louder, make them longer.
It feels weird at first, right? It feels like you're exaggerating.
It does, it feels fake, but trust me, to the listener, it just sounds enthusiastic. It sounds like you are happy to be there.
And let's not forget the face.
The face. You cannot speak charismatic English with a frozen face.
We call this the eyebrow flash.
The eyebrow flash? Tell me more.
Watch movies. When two friends meet or when someone says something interesting, their eyebrows go up for just a microsecond. It says, I see you, I like you.
That is so true. If you speak with your face relaxed and flat, you look aggressive or uninterested. But if you smile and lift your eyebrows, you look inviting.
So, tip number 1, wake up your voice and wake up your face. Even if your grammar is bad, if your energy is good, people will want to talk to you.
I remember a student of mine, a very quiet guy from Japan. He had perfect grammar but was very shy. I told him, just smile 10% more and speak 10% louder.
And what happened?
He came back a week later and said, Sarah, everyone is talking to me at the office. It was like magic.
Okay, so we have the energy. Now let's talk about content. Let's talk about storytelling.
This is the hard part for learners. They think, I don't have the vocabulary to tell a funny story.
But you don't need big words to tell a good story. You just need a structure.
Most learners answer questions like a textbook. Question, how was your weekend? Answer, it was good. I went to the supermarket. End of conversation.
That is a conversation killer. It's a dead end.
So how do we make that charismatic? We use the one detail rule.
The one detail rule. I like this. Explain it.
Never give a one-word answer. Always add one specific detail or one feeling.
Okay, let me try. Ask me about my weekend.
Jones, how was your weekend?
It was crazy. I went to the supermarket and I saw a man fighting with a watermelon.
Wait, what? Fighting with a watermelon?
See, now you're interested.
I'm hooked. I have to know more. Why was he fighting the watermelon?
I don't know. It fell on his foot and he was yelling at it. But do you see what happened? I didn't use advanced English. Man, fighting, watermelon, simple words.
But you chose a specific funny moment. You didn't just say, I shopped. You gave me a picture.
Charismatic people notice the little things in life. They don't just exist, they observe and they share those observations.
And here's a secret structure for our listeners. It's called the hook, the struggle, the solution, even for a tiny story.
Can you give us an example?
Sure, let's say you lost your keys. Boring version, I lost my keys, but I found them. The hook, I had a mini heart attack this morning. The struggle, I looked everywhere for my keys. I looked in the fridge, I looked in the shoebox, I was late for work. The solution, they were in my hand the whole time.
I've done that. They were in my hand. That's a great story. It's relatable.
And that's the key word, relatable. Charisma isn't about being perfect and Superman. It's about being human.
Yes, don't be afraid to tell stories about your mistakes. If you tell people, I am perfect, they will respect you, but they won't like you.
But if you tell them, I put salt in my coffee instead of sugar, they will laugh and say, I like this person.
Vulnerability is magnetic. So, tip number 3, turn your facts into mini stories and don't be afraid to share your silly mistakes.
Now we move to the third pillar. And honestly, Jones, I think this is the most important one.
I agree. This is the one that makes people fall in love with you. It's empathy, or what I call the spotlight.
Imagine there's a spotlight in every conversation. Most people try to shine the spotlight on themselves. Look at me, look at my English, look at my job.
But charismatic people take that spotlight and they shine it on the other person.
They make the other person feel like the most interesting person in the room.
There's a famous quote about a politician in the UK. A woman had dinner with him, and she said, after dinner, I felt like he was the smartest man in England.
And then she had dinner with his rival, another politician, and she said, after dinner, I felt like I was the smartest woman in England.
And guess who won the election? The second guy.
Because he made her feel good. So how do we do this in English?
It comes down to follow-up questions.
We talked about this in our small talk episode, but let's go deeper. It isn't just asking why, it's asking questions that validate the person's feelings.
Right. If someone says, I am really tired of my job, don't just say, oh, that's too bad.
Say, wow, you must be working really hard. What's the most difficult part of it?
That shows you respect their struggle. You are validating them.
Another technique is the charismatic compliment.
Ooh, be careful here. Compliments can be tricky in a second language.
Very true. You have beautiful skin might be weird at a business meeting.
Very weird. Stick to non-physical things.
The best compliments are about choices or skills.
Explain that.
Compliment something they were born with, like their eyes. Compliment something they chose. I love that tie. You have great style.
You are so good at explaining things. You made that very clear.
I love that. You are good at explaining things. That makes me feel smart.
Exactly. When you compliment a skill, people beam with pride.
And use their name.
Yes, that's a great idea, Jones. Or, I agree with you, Jones.
Hearing our own name is the sweetest sound in the world. It wakes up the brain. So, tip number 3, shine the spotlight on them. Ask about their feelings, compliment their choices, and use their name.
Okay, Sarah, we have thrown a lot of theory at our listeners. Energy, storytelling, empathy. Let's put it to the test.
It is role play time. Okay, Jones, I want you to be boring, Jones.
Okay, I will engage boring mode.
I'm going to ask you about your vacation. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, Jones, I heard you got back from Italy. How was it?
It was good.
Oh, did you eat good food?
Yes, pizza, pasta. It was nice.
Did you visit Rome?
Yes, lots of old buildings.
Okay, well, good to see you.
Cut. Wow, that was painful. I felt the energy leave the room.
It was terrible. It was like pulling teeth. I felt like you didn't want to talk to me.
But I answered your questions.
You did, but you gave me nothing to work with. Okay, shake it off. Now I want magnetic Jones. Use the energy, the story, and the spotlight.
I am ready. Let's do it.
Hey, Jones, I heard you got back from Italy. How was it?
Sarah, it was unbelievable. Honestly, I think I gained 5 kilos just from the gelato. Have you ever been to Italy?
No, I haven't. I wish.
Oh, you have to go. You would love the art there. We went to Rome, and this is embarrassing. I actually got lost in the Vatican for an hour. I almost started crying.
No way. You got lost in the Vatican?
Completely lost, but it was beautiful. But enough about my pizza adventure. How was your week? Did you finish that big project you were working on?
And scene. Jones, that was night and day.
I felt the difference.
Let's analyze what Magnetic Jones did. Energy. Sarah, it was unbelievable. High energy. Humor/story. I gained 5 kilos and I got lost and almost cried. Empathy. Have you ever been? Did you finish your project?
I brought you into the conversation. I didn't just lecture you about Italy.
And you remembered a detail about my life, my big project. That made me feel special.
It takes a little more effort, doesn't it?
It does, but the result is that now I want to keep talking to you.
Sarah, I can hear some of our listeners thinking right now. This is great, but I am shy. I'm introverted. I can't do this.
That is a very real feeling. We call it imposter syndrome. You feel like a fake when you speak English.
But here's the thing. You are allowed to have an English personality.
Yes, this is a psychological trick. When I speak French, I'm a slightly different speaker one. I'm a bit more romantic, a bit more expressive.
When I speak Spanish, I'm louder. I use my hands more. It's like putting on a mask, but a fun mask.
So if you are shy in your first language, try to reinvent yourself in English. Use English as a chance to be the bold, charismatic person you want to be.
Nobody knows you're shy in your home country. In English, you can be whoever you want.
Fake it until you make it.
Exactly. Start small. Just try the eyebrow flash today. Tomorrow, try the one detail rule.
It builds up. Confidence is a muscle. Charisma is a muscle. You have to exercise it.
Sarah, I think we've given them the blueprint. We have the keys to the kingdom.
I think so too. Let's recap quickly. Energy. Use your voice peaks and valleys. Don't be a monotone robot. Storytelling. Use the hook, struggle, solution method. Share your mistakes. Empathy. Shine the spotlight on the other person. Ask questions and use their name.
It sounds simple, but it changes everything.
Now, Jones, we have to give them homework. We can't let them leave without a challenge.
Okay, here is your charisma challenge for the week.
I want you to go to the comments section below. I want you to practice the micro story.
Yes, tell us about something that happened to you this week, but
But do not say it was good.
no boring answers. Tell us a struggle. Tell us a funny mistake. Tell us about a fight with a watermelon.
We want to see your personality. Use emotional words. I was terrified. I was delighted. It was a disaster.
Tell us about a tragic love affair with a watermelon.
We will be reading the comments and replying to the most charismatic stories, so bring your best game.
And hey, if you found value in this episode, if you feel a little bit more ready to shine, please do us that huge favor.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who needs a confidence boost.
We are building a community of charismatic, confident English speakers here, and we want you to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Thank you for spending your time with us. You could be anywhere, but you're here improving yourself, and we respect that.
You're doing great. Keep practicing, keep smiling.
And stay magnetic.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.